And coming to y'all with this one, man. I seen an interview. I think it was on Fight Hype. I'm always, going from channel to channel, looking at different interviews. I believe it was Fight Hype. I mean, I could be wrong, but Errol Spence was doing an interview, and the guy asked him about Tank Davis and why Tank Davis was going to fight Abdul Mares. And Errol Spence explained to him that Tank Davis called him out. Tank Davis called Abdul Mares out, and dude was like, "Well, he doesn't. It doesn't matter to him that Abdul Mares called out Tank Davis. He want to see Tank Davis, step up and fight somebody, fight a opponent that's going to give him some trouble, I guess, or opponent that, where he can be in a fight to where someone's going to test him, and he don't believe Abdul Mares will be able to test Tank coming up in weight." And Earl Spence said, "Well, if you're going to criticize him, then you got to criticize me for fighting Mikey Garcia because I'm fighting a guy that's coming up in weight." And he said, "No, that's different because Mikey Garcia. I guess he said Mikey Garcia called him out, but to me, it's the same thing. But I don't get on Earl Spence for fighting, Mikey Garcia because Mikey Garcia called him out." And Mikey Garcia said, "I want to come up to 147 and face you at 147. And I have no problems with Errol Spence fighting Mikey Garcia. To me, it's no excuse that Mikey Garcia is fighting Errol Spence. He knows that Errol Spence is big. He knows that Errol Spence is fighting at welterweight. He knows that he's coming up, essentially two weight classes. So to me, that's no excuse. He asked for it, and now he got it. So I don't give Mikey Garcia's supporters. I'm not gonna say Mikey Garcia because I know Mikey Garcia is not gonna give himself an excuse. But people that support Mikey Garcia, I don't give them an excuse saying that why is Earl Spence fighting him. Okay, that being said, and then Earl Spence continued to talk, and he said, "Well, I remember when Adrien Broner fought Marcus Maidana, and they told Adrien Broner not to fight Marcus Maidana." And that was, I mean, but I knew at the time because after he lost to Marcus Maidana, Floyd put out a statement and said that he should have let his management pick his opponent. So I already knew that Adrien Broner wanted that fight. But see, I do get on Adrien Broner about a lot of stuff, right? But Adrien Broner is willing to fight anybody. He's been in there with Sean Porter. He's been in there with Pacquiao. He's been in there with Marcus Maidana. He's been in there with a lot of people. Now, for Errol Spence to say that Adrien Broner should not have fought Marcus Maidana, it tells me something about it goes back to that whole that interview when him and Terrence was talking, and he said, "Why should I fight you when I can fight when I can take the easy road?" So it essentially tells me that yes, Earl Spence wants to fight Keith Thurman. He wants to fight Sean Porter. But if he sees it's a challenge out there, somebody that he feel in his mind that can beat him, even though I don't think he can just easily get past Keith Thurman or my guy. I mean, not my guy, but Sean Porter. I don't think he can easily get past both of those guys. But if he sees that it's somebody out there that can challenge him, it seems like he's going to take the easy fight. That's what it seems like to me, because that's a statement that he made. He said that Adrien Broner should not have fought Marcus Maidana. Why shouldn't he have fought Marcus Maidana? He had just beat Paulie Malignaggi. He was the welterweight champion. It's like this. If Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence, let's just say Mikey Garcia beats Errol Spence. He's supposed to challenge all the other welterweights or drop the title. Drop the title or challenge all the other welterweights. It's like if he go fight Errol Spence, and let's say he beat Errol Spence, but he don't want to fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? It's that same realm. If you're the champion, either drop the belt, either say, look, if Adrien Broner would have said, okay, I came up here just to prove I can win a welterweight title, I'm gonna drop the title and I'm gonna try to come up here at another date, that'd have been fine. But no, he didn't drop the belt. If you have the belt in your possession, you supposed to defend the belt or drop it. So that to me, that said a lot to me about Errol Spence. It seemed like Errol Spence is a not a weight bully. I'm not gonna call a man a weight bully because the man makes the weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call that man a weight bully because he makes the welterweight limit. So I'm not gonna call him a weight bully. But it seems like he's a bully in a sense as this. Because he always talk about his size. He always talk about I'm bigger than this guy. I'm bigger than this guy. I'm bigger than this. So he looks at himself as a bully. Like, I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna beat you because I'm bigger than you, and I know I'm bigger than you, and you know I'm bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? So yes, he did say Terrence Crawford was little, was small, and all this stuff. But at the same time, he told Terrence Crawford, "Why would I fight you when I can go the easy route and fight Sean Porter?" That told me a lot. That right there told me a lot. And this statement right here, what he said about Adrien Broner, it seemed like he said, Adrien Broner, you was stupid for going to challenge yourself versus Marcus Maidana. That was a stupid move. You know what I'm saying? So when people say that Earl want to fight anybody, he want all the smoke. No, he don't. No, he don't. He want to fight. He want to smoke with the guys who he knows that he can beat. That he feel like even though he feel like he got a size advantage over Crawford, he's still not interested in fighting Crawford right now because he look at Crawford as, man, this dude approached me. You know what I'm saying? This dude is not talking second guessing himself. When people say when people ask him if he want to fight me, now he can say maybe Sean Porter, maybe Keith Thurman, even though I never heard Keith Thurman say he's not going to fight Errol Spence. All the time they interview Keith Thurman, he always say he's going to fight Errol Spence. Now, due to him being injured, so he has a process on how he wants to come back and how he wants to. He even said, I have to be 100% when I fight Earl. Now, a lot of people take that as him states that Keith Thurman is scared of Earl. No, what he is doing is giving him the ultimate respect and saying, I believe the man can fight. I want to be 100%. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Some people say, well, you're scared if you got to be 100% to fight Earl. Why is he scared when he feel like he got to be 100% to fight a certain fighter? He didn't say I don't want to fight him. He just said I got to be 100%. But anyway, that's never here nor there. What it sounds like to me that Errol Spence enjoyed trying to be a bully, not a weight bully, but a bully. Period. And when he fight Mikey Garcia, like I just said, I made a video saying I don't want to hear no excuses from either side. I believe Mikey Garcia is going to perform very well in the fight. I really do. I believe the man going to perform very well in the fight. Listen, Mikey Garcia is a smart guy. He's not going to get in the ring with Errol Spence if he feel like he's going to get destroyed. If he feel like he has no chance. Why would he move up 2 weight classes? He's undefeated. Why would he move up 2 weight classes to fight Earl if he feel like he gonna get really devastated in the ring and get walked all over in the ring? How people have Earl? People have Earl winning the fight. I seen some people videos. They said 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. I believe the fight is gonna go all 12 rounds, and I believe Mikey Garcia is gonna perform very well and possibly win the fight. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't want to hear any excuses from either side. If he get in there and crush Mikey, knock Mikey out, in crazy fashion, dominate him, I don't want to hear Mikey Garcia side saying he was too small, because y'all already know that before y'all go in. It's the same thing with Rigondeaux and Lomachenko, where I was trying to tell people that Rigondeaux is coming. Don't forget, he's coming up 2 weight classes. Rigondeaux is an older fighter fighting a younger fighter that's already at the weight. So it's going to be an uphill battle for him. With this Mikey Garcia situation, Mikey Garcia he's not as old as Rigondeaux. He's 2 years older than Errol Spence? A year and a half, somewhere up in there. So it's not like he's an older guy fighting a much younger fighter. So, and then if Errol Spence get in there and struggle versus this dude, and he came up 2 weight classes, and possibly the fight is close. I'm talking about 115, 113, somewhere up in there. But Earl still pulls it out. I don't want to hear no excuses about, he working with Victor Conte, so he had help with steroids and all this. No, because it's a lot of fighters that are working with Snack that Nobody really talks about a shed of light really on them. I already named a lot of fighters that are with Snack. Sean Porter is one. Sean Porter is one of them. Sean Porter been with Snack for at least 3 or 4 years now. So, and he's been promoting Snack for a little while now. I know Demetrius Andrade is with Snack. It's some other fighters with Snack. So I don't want to hear people go to that. I don't want to hear no excuse, because it's no excuses, man. It's already people having built-in excuses. But I believe Mikey is going to go in there and perform very well. It won't be a surprise to me if Mikey Garcia pull off the fight, man, because he's a very skilled fighter. Errol can fight. You know what I'm saying? Errol can fight, no doubt about it. The man is tough. The man come in shape. The guy can go. He can push. He can go to the body just about better than anybody in boxing. He goes to the body. He's a committed body puncher, no doubt about it. But he has to come forward to be successful. He's a come forward fighter. Mikey Garcia is a boxer, a skilled boxer. Boxers do not mind other fighters coming forward, especially when you can handle yourself like a Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is not just any fighter. Mikey Garcia is a top level fighter. He's not just any fighter. He can handle himself. Now, what I said for the fight is, as long as Mikey can eliminate damage, can eliminate the amount of damage he takes round by round, he's going to be fine in this fight, y'all. If he keep that fight in the center of the ring mostly and don't go to the ropes, because that's when Errol Spence really open up on you when you're on the ropes. That's when he really opens up on you. You know what I'm saying? And I told people, like, we've been saying this for a little while. Errol Spence don't move his head. He had his problems with Kell Brook. His head stays in a straight line. Now, his trainer, Derrick James, says he moves his feet. He takes take the blows off the punches. He knows how to turn. But when I seen a Kell Brook fight, Kell Brook was hitting him clean. Like, he was getting hit clean. So, what I want to say to this is, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all.